Hello YouTube, my name is Nero. Today we have some more Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered, and this video is going to serve as a bit of a news roundup for Call of Duty World War II. Sledgehammer Games has been very busy as of late, a lot has been going on, and lots will be happening within the very near future, and I wanted to make sure everybody is up to date with this video. So let's start things off here with the big AMA that Sledgehammer has announced they will be doing in Ask Me Anything over on the World War II subreddit this Friday, June 30th at 10 AM Pacific. That's tomorrow at the time of this video being recorded, and I of course will be monitoring the entire event, asking my own questions and participating with the community, and I'll be posting a video tomorrow afternoon detailing all of the new information that we learn from that Ask Me Anything. Fingers crossed that they don't just kind of, reiterate information that we already know, and they actually give us some new details regarding both multiplayer and zombies. Specifically, what will the maps be like? What other score streaks are going to be in the game? How are you planning to handle camos? Like, there are so many questions that I personally have that I hope actually get answered in tomorrow's AMA. Next up, I would like to go ahead and cover the CODcast that Michael Condrey and Mike Mejia sat down to do. It's basically a micro podcast, and for the first episode, which they posted over on the Sledgehammer Games YouTube channel, they basically did a full breakdown of the multiplayer reveal trailer. Now, I have to admit there wasn't a ton of new information there. I watched the entire thing, but it was interesting to see a breakdown from the guys who actually helped make the game and the trailer. It's just over 20 minutes long if you don't count like the filler at the beginning and the end of the video, so there's a link to that down there in the description if you guys would like to check it out. But it is worth mentioning, at the very end of the CODcast, they revealed that they will be at this year's Comic-Con, which is very important because zombies information typically comes out at Comic-Con, so chances are we are going to be getting some information regarding the quote-unquote Nazi zombies horror mode that they have been teasing so much over the past couple of weeks. We're just a few weeks away from learning more. Stay tuned for that. We'll be covering more information as it becomes available. Michael Condrey has also posted an interview, or at least was interviewed, I should say, over on the official Activision website, where he discussed different aspects of the COD World War II multiplayer. I'll have a link to that post down there in the description if you guys would like to read the entire thing. My personal favorite part of the interview was when Michael discussed the headquarters feature. He explains how you will start and end every multiplayer play session from the headquarters. He discussed how we will start playing the game and we will enlist in our first division and be given our first weapon while in the headquarters, and it's going to be like this big moment. And he also discussed how there will be daily and weekly mission challenges via the headquarters, and it's not going to be exclusive just to multiplayer. There will be some stuff for the campaign or stuff from zombies. How there's going to be a male officer apparently that is going to give us updates and news. I have no idea how that's going to work. I can't wait to learn more about this feature and see it in action, and they have confirmed that headquarters will be part of the Call of Duty World War II private beta. So time will tell, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot wait to see this new social space and whether or not it's actually going to be a new feature to Call of Duty that we want to have every single year, or if it's just going to be one of those things where it's going to fit well into this game. We're going to have to see. Definitely excited to learn more. And of course, finally, Michael Condrey has teased yet again competitive mode in Call of Duty World War II. So it turns out, and this is all just starting to come out now, that some professional Call of Duty players were invited to go to Sledgehammer Games Studio. And while they were there, they discussed and tested the game, I suppose. They won't specifically say what went on there, but Michael Condrey did post, "Frankly, it was good to play with you." Obviously, he is teasing ranked play here, so it turns out they have some professional Call of Duty players helping out with the ranked mode in Call of Duty World War II. Of course, more information will be coming available in the relatively near future, I would imagine, perhaps during tomorrow's Q&A, but it's definitely cool that they're taking the competitive side of things pretty seriously with this year's Call of Duty. Ladies and gentlemen, that is pretty much all I have for you guys here in this video. Sledgehammer Games is working to be incredibly active with the community this year. They are not just, they could have just dropped the trailer and said, "See ya in a few months," but they didn't do that, and I think everybody can appreciate them for that. I mean, of course, there are things about the game that a lot of people disagree with, censorship and inclusion, I suppose, within the multiplayer, or different gripes they may have with the game's design or design philosophies, but we can all at least agree that them being so open and transparent with everything in the game's multiplayer is definitely a sign of good things to come, and this is how I personally feel all of the Call of Duty developers need to handle handle the marketing of their game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for you guys here in this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another video covering the AMA that Sledgehammer is going to be doing on Reddit. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful day.